What's up, y'all? It's me, Tasha C, and in this particular video, y'all, will be recapping Empire Season 2, Episode 1. Shout out to my YouTube fam, and if you're not from my YouTube family, go ahead and, click the subscription button below and like and share this video, y'all. And I'm probably going to do this video afterwards. It's probably going to be midnight by this upload, but the 23rd was also the 2nd year anniversary of me being a YouTuber. So I'll try to make a video real quick, y'all, but I appreciate the love that I received for these 2 years. The talk, time waits for nobody. No room to rant. But thank you guys. But yeah. So let's keep it moving. In a couple weeks will be my birthday. Okay. So anyways, let's get into it. Now, we have 3 months later based on what we see, right? I usually don't go by, scene by scene. But the way it was set up, you kind of have no choice. Because it makes it seem like it's been done less than a couple, like in a week's or a couple days timing. Okay, we got one scene later on, like we still see that we had Andre was in the middle of the show, was, dreaming like his wife was burying the body. Vernon is still MIA, but he's more than MIA. Not only is he dead as a character, but, Malika, as far as being burned again, is cut out, okay? So, almost everybody in the episode seemed like it was one episode, who would guest star and stuff like that. Even down to Cookie's sister, also known as Tasha Smith, government name, her governor name, is in this episode. So, 3 months go past by, they got this free Lucius concert. And of course, it turns out Cookie is the one who's actually behind this, because it's to basically make it seem like, like she's there for Lucius. But they're still trying to, take over the Empire. And, Hakeem knows, that Lucius actually killed, his uncle slash cousin. Because he was talking to Cookie about it, like, darn well, mama, daddy killed, I don't know if he had to call Lucius daddy at first, killed, but she's like, shh. I know that, but I'm just trying to do this and do this. And then she trying to work on this investor named Mimi Whiteman, whatever, right? And when she gets to the concert right beforehand, I think it was afterwards, we got, Coach Jamal's performing, Swiss Beats is on the stage. She talking to L Sharpton and Andre, the guy from the fashion world, talking about how Gucci was last year, talking about her outfit, and she was wondering what he had on. He's like, Tom Ford. Tom Ford was mentioned twice, so everybody, if you can afford to get some Tom Ford. I guess that's what was his style, based on what they were telling us tonight. So, anyways, when we see Mrs. Torment, I'm getting her name wrong, but she Oscar nominated, World Cup Oscars, whatever. I remember her. I just don't feel like mispronouncing her name tonight. And she meets Cookie and they're talking, but before I think could come down, when they had Cookie was about to come on the stage, and I think she seen Jamal for a second. Jamal, of course, like I said, was there at the concert. Andre, I guess, we all know he still works at the Empire. They're trying to run everything together. And when we see it at the stage, you see this cage and somebody dressed like a gorilla. And maybe I'm the only one who thought this, but I'm like, what type of shit is going on, whatever. And it turns out, you got Cookie takes off the mask of the gorilla, and her reason why she did it is say how long this injustice. And the thing is, they're trying to say that Lucius is innocent, and it's basically a thing of him being a black man that being stereotyped, and that's that's another issue to be said another day, another time, and take a long thing. Him basically being a black man, and he's wrongly accused. And, basically, like the black man, as soon as he comes out of the womb, already is subject to being considered a 6-digit number. If you know what I mean. Okay. And jumpsuits and shit and handcuffs. Just like it's stereotype. So that's what message that she was going to. Like how long to keep us in the cage and animal Lucius, set free so they have the concert. When Mimi comes there and she's talking to her for a second, Mimi's looking at Cookie like this when they talk about the vest, because I think before she was vested like 200 million or something like that. And she looking Cookie like you in that dress. And she didn't say like, I like your style. I want to see what you out that damn dress. But just looked at her up and down like, I will be at the Embassy Suites later on this evening. You go read, I'll be at this floor. That's how she's looking at her. And around this time, they're playing this free concert. And they scanned, and Lucius looked at her, looked and could tell, like, you know, Cookie was up to something, okay? Because around this time, we're getting all this busy stuff that's going on. We go back to Empire. We see Becky's back. Portia was there, you know, also at the concert. And, you know, they going back and forth. You know, Jamal's trying to run Empire. And he has all this meeting. Hakeem, you know, gets mad at him. Because I think this is after the concert, whatever. Next day, whatever. Or the same day, whatever. And, you know, he's worried about his art. Jamal, like, I don't like your art. He was like, fuck your iPad, and just basically throw the shit down. And then, you know, he just get mad. You know how Cookie's trying to balance everything. And, you know, it's even scheduled to see his dad. So, when, you know, make a long story short, like I said, Jamal is doing everything and doing the most, okay? So, anyways, of course, they're still talking. There was another scene I forgot. Grace was like, Boo Boo Kitty, of course, returns. And, you know, they're talking about still playing with this house called Takeover, okay? But when Jamal goes sees Daddy Lucius, Lucius did also remind you. He's asking, like, how did you feel your house is going? How's Andre doing this? Blah blah blah. Jamal, how did Hakeem do with, you know, like the album cover? You know, blah blah blah. Just keeping on business. You know, have you been writing? Jamal kept it real. I haven't wrote in, you know, in a long time since I've taken care of your empire. Blah blah blah. All this other stuff. And then Lucius looked at him like, well, who was that lesbian bitch that was talking to your mom? And he like, I don't know. I was singing a song or something. I don't know. And your mom was up to something. Look into that. That goes a little later on this episode. You know, because Lucius be paying attention to details, okay? So, here's another thing that's going on. Chris Rock makes a guest appearance. Literally, because I don't think he lasted this episode. As Frank. Frank, you know, Mr. Rose. In the first season where everybody was scared of his stuff, right? Jamil, you know, remember he took care of Cookie's problem because Cookie thought it was one of Frank's dudes that sent the roses out and stuff like that for false alarm. But supposedly we find out later on that Jim, whoever, Delray Davis' character, is in there, I guess, with Fabi's part. He's in the same place as Lucius. And even tried to tell him about, you know, Frank coming in there. And he's like, I'm worried about, you know, him coming after me. Well, she kind of was right with his intuition. And, you know, Lucius is like, 0 fucks given. That's your problem. Not mine, okay? And so, when they get there, I first thought, when we were going to see who Frank was, I thought they're going to have him like in Hannibal or some shit like that. Because they just say that's how dangerous this guy is, okay? He may go by the roses and stuff, but I mean, they're roses. You know, he going to prick you with the thorns, okay? So, we find out it's Chris Rock. And Frank. Sorry, go back here to his names. And so, he goes past Lucius, went to talk to him. You know how he got already some dudes. He got goons already around him. And, you know, they basically make it seem like nobody could talk to Frank. And he was like, okay, you this way, whatever, but nobody don't care. And they just basically give each other that. He was like, you know, you and your wife used to, you know, work for me and stuff. And back in the day, he was like, that's 20 years ago. But they just seem like they're cool, okay? Which somewhat to a certain extent they was. Jamil, on the other hand, is trying to call Cookie and let her know, like, your kids and you are in danger, okay? He already knew what Frank being there and knowing that if possible that Frank was going to make that move, you know. And so we go another scene that even Frank is talking to Jamil. He was like, you know, I'm hungry. Aren't you hungry or something like that? And I felt that was kind of like, well, he's going to bite, you know, cut Jamil's already, you know, saute the shit. I don't know. I just was the only one who thought that. I don't know. I just knew it was going to be some fucked up stuff, okay? So, back at the office, we got another scene where Hakeem has all these girls. They're trying to entertain Mimi into, you know, getting to the company. And when Boo Boo Kitty is there, she started looking at Boo Boo Kitty because she, you know, how, you know, Cookie is trying to seal the deal like this. You know what? I'm trying to do this for my sons and stuff like that, you know, as far as his, you know, investment, everything, woo, woo, woo. And like I said, she looking at Boo Boo Kitty. I don't know why this is hilarious to me. But Boo Boo Kitty is, she wants to dance with her. And, you know, You know, Cookie even look like, you know, take your ass with niggas first. There was one female that was trying to holler at Mimi. Maybe like, you know, you're trying too hard, okay? You know, I'm gone, bitch. You know, I need that. She got so much actions, I guess, to cooch that. You know, she ain't gotta sit there and act. You gotta act that damn desperate, okay? It will flow to me, okay? That's what she's on. So the Boo Kitty wanted to dance with her. That was unexpected point with the commercial. Then we started seeing Boo Kitty kind of twerk. Not on Mimi, but it was just I don't know why that part was hilarious, because you know we so so used to being Boo Kitty sophisticated, but in the last one or two episodes, she turned to a whole nother thing. I mean, she been saying some stuff, but I mean, you know, guess she was letting know how she got Lucius and stuff. I don't know, but yeah. But then they cut to next scene. Now Jamal is becoming more of his dad. Okay, like this aggressive, heartless, Rick James, cold-blooded motherfucker. Okay. Now, is it me, y'all? But is the dude that he whipped now, is that the dude from last season, or somebody who looks exactly like the dude from last season that Jamal was on? I'm confused. I forgot. Okay? Because he ever talking about, you know, he was mean to the waiter or something they had here, and then, you know, he goes there and basically like, come here and was aggressive with the dude. So I thought I was going to choke the dude as far as them just trying to give him a kiss, whatever. I don't know. But, you know, they were talking about some guy, I guess Jamal used to date that with Ryan was a hoe and this, that, and they're talking about, I guess, a Glad event or something, or some type of, you know, Glad party or something like that. The gay, I'm not going to say all of the list because I forgot. I don't want to offend nobody. The LGBT, you get it. Y'all get it. But anyways, so we go to another scene and where they're having a party, and the guy, like I said, I don't know if he's promotion for the Glad community, or, you know, whatever organization. But you know, we hear this voice, and first they just go up here, and we realize it's Miss Lawrence, and let us know that he has a voice and was singing. But Jamal was kind of like pressed, you know. Even Miss Lawrence, they didn't say Miss Lawrence's name, so it wasn't going by his real character, just like he was just a singer. But she was saying, like, you know, I'm going to give you the word. How about we do it together? And Jamal kind of seemed some type of way. We find out later on in the season that he's not comfortable, I guess, because the dude, I guess, to him was too flashy with his attire and stuff. You know, like, I guess he figures, like, flamboyant with it. Because he all of a sudden wants to, like, not go to this event. And he just wants to be like, you know what, just throw some money. You want 55, you want 105, you know, you want some bonus for Krispy Kremes. I'm just saying, you know, that's what he's telling his, like I said, is that the same dude from, I'm sorry, is that the same dude from last year? I thought he was doing cooking. He changed careers up, or like I said, he looks exactly like the other dude. I don't know. But, yeah, but it's just something about him. You can see in his face and the body language that he is, you know, like, a little bit, different. And because you know the dude, his boyfriend, new boo, used to be ex-boo, now back again boo, he was even saying, like, you know, you had a problem with him, obviously, because he, like I said, he's just too much out there, or whatever, and whatever he's trying to say, and he was just like, you know. So let's get more into almost towards the end. Like I said, back to the jail. So by this time, we have Cookie's sister with her kids are in her apartment, right? Because around this time, Cookie's sister was trying to also call her, and she's talking about, she gave the phone to Portia. Portia been like, I got a boo, you know, here's Cookie's sister talking about, it's serious. It's the roses bubble. Can you tell her this stuff, you know? And because she's trying to FaceTime and just yell, you know, Portia just brushing it off. She just listened to what Cookie said, her boss saying, and just went about her business. So that's why, the last resort, why Cookie's sister came there to tell her what was going on. And coincidence, around this time, right before that, you can already see Jamil, you know, you see, like I said, Chris Rock is talking, and he's in some private room. People are watching. And it's just Jamil. But you already see DeRay Davis' character eye is completely, you know, swollen, and he's trying to get information about him, you know, and information from him, and he basically like this, you know, he like, just tell me what you need to do and you're gonna be fine. And that didn't matter no damn way, you know, because basically calling out Cookie, he was like, no, Cookie was the one, you know, who snitched on you, whatever. First, he was like, you gotta be kidding me. Then he thought about it as, oh, that bitch. And that didn't matter anyway, because when Cookie got a present, and when by the time Cookie's sister explained to her before they opened the box, like, what's really going on, all of a sudden, you know, Cookie had thought about it. Then she was making the house call, like, everybody would take their asses to the, you know, to your daddy's house. Jamal can talk all that shit he wanted to. He was singing, ooh. But then when soon he got that, first he was trying to avoid the call. Becky's like, would you please take the call? Because he was in the studio, right? And he, you know, singing a cappella or something, you know, instrumental background, piano or something. And he like, I don't want to talk to her. She like, Becky like, I'm not going to get cussed out again when you take this goddamn phone. And she like this. Oh, I forgot, before we go there, let me rewind back real quick. When they thought, you know, they were going to take over the empire, and this is right before this gift box. I don't want to forget this. You know, we got Hakeem promoting hoverboards, whatever they call it, hoverboards, whatever they got out. Because they just decided, because, you know, you got Boo Boo Kitty coming there, Andre coming there, and Cookie coming in there. And, you know, because also around the same time, they told Lucius that he had a visitor, was going to room 8, right? And around this time, Frankie was talking to his daughter. His oldest daughter, I guess, is a rapper. And I guess Lucius, when he heard the girl rap, because Frank told her, like, spit some raps. And when she started spitting, that's when, you know, Lucius was like, you know, like, noticing, you know, her skills and whatever. But that's when he was told to go to room 8, I guess. Visitor. I thought he had, like, an actual visitor, not around that time, okay? And, he basically, you know, like I said, they thought they were going to go in and had interest. And as soon as they were like, oh, we're about to, you know, come a part of this company, but we still want Jamal to be part of it. That's what you've been telling, I think, Akeem, and I think even Andre, too. But I know at least Akeem, like, she's not trying, she wants Jamal to still be part of it. She's not trying to take him out. And understand, you know, he'll be understandable. He'll take him out. She still wants this to be a family. She just wants to give the middle finger to Lucius, whatever, and take what's hers back that she started, you know, in this company. Pardon me, y'all. So anyways, what happened was that when they looked, you know, this board members or people about this, turns out it's Mimi. And Mimi's still, because they trying to get rid of Lucius as CEO, he's still gonna stay in place. Mimi turns around the chair, she like, ta-da! I mean, Cookie was like, I thought we had a deal, because Jamal just looking like, because he, like I said, he looked into it, like why she was talking to Mimi. And you know how Jamal now all of a sudden on the bandwagon, you betrayed daddy, you betrayed daddy, you betrayed daddy. Have you forgotten how, in a way, even though your daddy was paying for that, how you rebelled against because he was treating you like shit, Jamal? But okay, I see you. Anyways, so all of a sudden, Mimi's like this, you know, she got a better deal, and Lucius is empire, and blah, blah, blah. Here go, Cookie saying to Boo Boo Kitty, like, didn't I tell you to sleep her? She was like, I did. I'm like, I am done. And it wasn't maybe talking about I give you an A for effort. I guess she let me know, like, she basically just got some free cooch from Boo Boo Kitty. She basically fucked her for nothing. It was, you know, she just, you know, her intentions was, she probably was gonna go really to Lucius anyway, but if she could have gotten some from both Cookie and Boo Boo Kitty, she probably would. But since she's seen Boo Boo Kitty, she got her. So Boo Boo Kitty got actually played this episode. I mean, the most out of all, to a certain extent. Wah, wah, wah. So basically, here comes Lucius on the screen with that damn sinister laughing and shit, talking about some game over, bitches. Bye bye. And around this time, also, before we go back to the box, Lucius also let it be known that, he, you know, Lucius gets a visitor from, I guess, the prosecutors trying to have him take a deal. And I'm just surprised he didn't say nothing, because, I mean, for her to be a prosecutor, I thought she'd go do a little bit more of that, because I just see nothing but cleavage and shit all there. And it's just like, I just thought, like, he could get the, you know, he was about to get a visit, but a better visit than what the hell it turned out, because I'm just like, she talking about deal, please, low deal. Maybe she was doing that so she could seduce him or whatever. He was just there at the titties, but she came in there like, you know, you don't have to die in here, and you can basically snitch on some other people, killers in your field, and blah 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 blah. And he like, whatever. And your cheap ass, you just a black bitch, you know, that you're just a black bitch. Clarence Thomas want to be whatever, trying to shut down hip hop or whatever. But he basically like, fuck you, bitch, and whatever. And she's like, you know, I won't make your life live hell if you don't take this deal, type of thing. And she walks up. He just like, whatever, bitch. And you can keep them cheap ass shoes. And she said, somehow I can put these shoes right up your ass and stuff like that. And I forgot what smart ass comments Lucha said, but you know how he is. Okay. So, anyways, we know how the heck he is in terms of everything. Wait a minute, hold on a second, y'all. My bad, y'all. You know how a phone call and stuff, and you don't want to be in the middle of the video, that type of thing. What's going on? So anyways, y'all, like I said, Lucius, after with the prosecutor type of stuff went off, whatever, we're going to go back to the box. After the epic failed that business, and you know how even, this Cookie said, also I forgot to mention to Boo Boo Kitty when she tried to say, you know, about her up here, you know, like, did you sleep? I thought you slept with Mimi. And then she said, you can't even dyke right. What the hell? What the fuck is wrong with these people to write it? And also, I know it's beginning of episode 2, y'all. You see, they took a little jab at 50 Cent. You know, because how 50 been saying, like, how basically Empire bit off his show power. And, you know, if there go Cookie was still saying, like, he'd be taking jabs at us or with that. And so whatever. Anyway, so when back to the scene where Cookie's sister is in, you know, sitting there and she's trying to tell what's going on. This is when we have the box. And she, like I said, Cookie told all the kids that Cookie's sister had to go to the room. Ain't her name Carol? Cookie's sister named Carol, right? So we opened the box, but I already knew that somehow I had a feeling it was kind of a little predictable that we knew it was going to be Davis' character's head. And it was when they opened the box. And you'll see Cookie has kind of been sold, maybe because being in prison almost damn near 20 years can do that shit to you. And, but you know, here go Carol. Even when Cookie even opened up the box, she was like, God damn, they coming after me next. It wasn't like, oh my gosh, why? She was just like, oh shit. Let me call the damn kids and tell them to get to the house and let me go see about their dad. That's a mind frame. Her mind was different with, like, she wasn't like grossed out or anything. She was looking at pictures. If he does this, this is a warning sign, you know, that I'm next and my kids can be next. That's how she was looking. But she even told Carol, would you stop on that goddamn crying? Shit. It is not that serious. Get a Kleenex and put that in the damn dumpster so they can pick it up tomorrow morning. That's how the fuck she was, okay? So, anyways, like I said, that's when she tells everybody to go to the house. When Jamal got a studio session in, and she told him just go to your daddy's house. She tells everybody to go to the daddy's house, whatever. She finally go visit Lucius. Now, Lucius even told Jamal, and that's one thing Jamal agreed. Okay, y'all, let me go back to it. But yeah, back to, it's like, you know, Jamal did agree about the part when Lucius was even letting him know, you know, asking about his mom coming to see him, whatever. And, you know, Jamal gave him that look. And, you know, we know what that meant. So he was like, oh yeah, the past is past. It's the same thing we see later on, like I said, when Cookie goes to visit or basically warn and ask for help from Lucius. You know. Also, I did see another scene previous before that I forgot to mention. Remember when Cookie was trying to talk to Jamal about, you know, she wasn't trying to get him out the company, and then she had noticed, like, yeah, whatever, you know, and she trying to say, you know, I'm trying to just get this company, I'm the one who started this company. He like, okay, whatever, that's some bold news, that type of stuff, right? You know, and she was like, you turn into your daddy. I see it, I see it, I see it. And so, anyways, after we go through all those scenes, let's fast forward, you know, even down to Chris, you know, Chris Rock being this big dude, also known as the rapper from CB4, Pookie, be calling me, and what else you want to think, you know, after he had a rib tip in this, you know, maybe Daryl Davis characters, you know, Pinky, left Pinky and finger and shit, you know, was having a side because I could have sworn that was supposed to be you and me when he was doing the torture scene, you know, you know, or somebody else. Anyway, so when Cookie goes to visit Lucius, she's talking. Of course, again, Lucius gonna bring up this damn comment talking about some, you know, you finally came to see me, blah blah, and he, you know, she let me know like, when the fuck did you see me? Have you forgotten? But you know, they were talking a little bit, but he was like, you know, about the whole thing with this. But he was like this, you know, you're the only person I could love and hate at the same time, okay? And apparently, Cookie's somewhat like that to Lucius too, okay? And she just talked in code. I mean, she said some code instead of just saying Frankie. She's like, they after us. And he like, huh? I mean, you know, not huh, but you know what he said was, she didn't say too much, but that's what she just gave him, you know, gave him a couple words. And he went to go, Lucius went to go talk to Frank, right? After like he, you know, after, I don't know how long this period was, especially talking about, you know, the black bitch with the cheap shoes and shit. I mean, that's his words, not mine, of course. But, so he basically was trying to say, like, bringing up, you know, we ain't got no problem. We got a problem with me, you know, you could just tell me, you know. And Lucius was like, you know, your daughter sounds talented, blah, blah, blah. Maybe I might sign her, you know. Frank is like this. I don't have a problem with you. It's Cookie I have a problem with and stuff, right? And, you know, just like, he was like, oh, all right. And, you know, Frank thinking like everything cool. But here was Lucius like, it's like this. You got a problem with Lucius. Lucius, you know, Lucius is what, Lucius is even when you got a problem with Cookie. He didn't say that for him. Basically, it was like this. You got a problem with her, you got a problem with me. I still got love for the Cookie. Okay. But he was like this. He gonna tell his goons, or who he thinks is goons, right? I mean, they will help him at first. Who knows how long he been in that prison. And then he gonna turn to one of the guys, stand up and tell him, you know, kill him, and, you know, make it quiet, you know, shank, make no noise and stuff. Then they just look at him like, we ain't listening to your ass. And that's when Lucius starts to break it down to him like this, like, you know what? I got money. Money brings power. And the more money and stuff like that. So he basically like this. He's taking care of this dude's gonna give some money. This dude's family gonna help this one musician that's, you know, one of the, you know, goon squad, and this person, and blah 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 and stuff like that. And, you know, just let it be known, like, your power's gone, bro. I guess even though Frank brought the fear into people, he obviously didn't have the money to equivalent, you know, didn't bring all the mattress money out. And he, you know, he lost his power because, you know, Lucius just gave the word like, kill him loud and silently. And then all of a sudden, Frank just sat there, and he already knew like death was coming, but it was towards his way. So you just had that look, and Lucius just smiling, laughing, and walking out. And you hear screams from Frank. Okay. So that was the end of that. So we go back to when Cookie, you know, because like I said, I think Audrey Hakim was asking Aunt Carol like what was going on. Did she try to say, well, we sell drugs for this dangerous man? And then when Cookie got back to Lucius' house, and all them, you know, were asking like what was okay. I don't think Jamal had came out by that time, right? And she was just explaining still about, you know, we had to deal with it. It was a situation, we had to take care of it. And, you know, people just believe. But then Jamal all of a sudden was like, you know, everybody get out. And, you know, Andre's wife was like, you know what? I was sick of too many black folks around me. I don't know what was going through Andre's wife's head. But she was like, you know what? I'm ready to exit to the right. And she was ready to go. Okay, you know. If Audrey took too long, maybe she was going to call Uber and, you know, get somebody, Uber and call somebody. And so everybody leaves, and, you know, they just, I think it was either Hakim or Audrey, like, this ain't even your house. What the fuck? And even Cookie's like, y'all go in there, let me take care of this. And she's still trying to make it right with Jamal. And she's just like, you know, I can make things better, blah. And he's just like, you get out or something, you know, blah, blah. And here, Cookie, I knew it was not going to take long. She smacked him. And she was like, do you know who you talking to? Smack. And then I think he said something else or gave us some look. I don't know. It was too quick. All I know is that smack. I thought it was going to be smack number 3. But she was crying by that time because, you know, she probably would have beat Jamal's ass with one of those statues, mini statues of a Buddha or something. Probably Lucius got near the door and would have beat his ass. But she didn't have time to do that. So she was just so hurt about Jamal that she was just like, and then, you know, he just kept on slowly, but he didn't slowly close the door on her. And then he started crying for something. Then he just shook it off because now he's supposed to be this heartless ass motherfucker. Okay. I pretty much went through everything, right? Sorry, y'all. You know, this was, it was premiere, but it's like, I guess once we get more in the season, it'll be, you know, more, you know, attention grabbing. But anyway, y'all, have a pleasant week, pleasant night, pleasant weekend. I definitely see y'all in the next video. All right? Take care.